Hi, and welcome to the Taking Care of Tutu podcast. I'm excited today to have Claudia Rosenbaum. She is a service supervisor with Ka Lima O Maui. She's going to be joining us as our guest. Welcome, Claudia.
Thank you. Nice to be here.
So, will you tell us a little bit about, why don't you start off with a general sense of what Ka Lima O Maui does, and then can you give us a little bit of how you ended up working there?
Okay. Our company is the oldest and largest nonprofit on Maui that serves people with disabilities. And our mission is to support individuals by providing opportunities to learn, grow, and enhance their lives through self-reliance.
Great.
So, our slogan is enhancing lives through self-reliance. So we have been around since we were incorporated in 1955. And I was looking for a job and I wanted to work with people. I was looking online at the different agencies that work with people with disabilities. And I saw Ka Lima O Maui and all the work they did. And I saw they were 1955, and that happens to be my birth year too. So I was, that turned up for me. So I applied, but I guess going back even a little further than that, I've always wanted to work with people. And when I came to Maui, I happened to see some people getting on buses with people with disabilities. And I was like, well, look at that. These people are out in the community. I could, see they had Down syndrome. And I was very interested in that. And I thought that looks like something I would love to do, to be mentoring with people with disabilities. And so I actually took some college courses. I took a year at the Maui College at the time it was, and their human service program. So that was sort of what got me to know about Ka Lima O Maui, because at that time I didn't know. I just knew that I wanted to work with people. So I thought I should take some classes and just see what I could do. And through those classes, I was exposed to a lot of the different agencies on Maui that work with people with disabilities. And that's how I came across Ka Lima O Maui. And I was hired with them in 2011. So this year, June, is 14 years I've been here.
Great.
So I bet the first 8 or 9 years, I worked directly with the participants. So I was a direct service worker. And we have adults with all different kinds of disabilities, some autism, some Down syndrome, some just developmental disabilities. And they are able to come to our program. It's a day program. And we do all kinds of fun things with them, and it help them expand their knowledge and maintain their knowledge, whatever knowledge they have, because they come from all different backgrounds. Some of the older folks that are my age, we have some that are in their mid-60s. We used to have a guy that was older than me. He's now gone, but anyway, some of those people, they came up, they didn't not all of them even went through high school at that time. Yeah, there were
Right. Yeah.
reasons they were. So, there's just a lot of different levels of need that we service daily.
I think we were kind of talking about the intake process, which would be like someone starts off at the Department of Health, they qualify for Medicaid waiver, they find out about the different placements, and maybe they go look at Easter seals and they look at Ka Lima O Maui, and then they decide, they do a ding visit, they decide Ka Lima O Maui is really where I'd like to be. Then what happens?
they're assigned a caseworker at the Department of Health. And that case, then that's where they get, you ask about their programs and our people are doing different things. So yes, once a year, they have an ISP meeting where they meet the caseworker and the care and the participant, and either the family or the caregiver, whoever that may be. And they determine what are the goals that that person would like to reach. If it most our goals, a lot of times they're looking for independence. Yeah, they want to be more self-reliant. They want to be more independent. So then they come up with specific goals that they will work on, whether that's maintaining their reading skills, their math skills, socialization, uh, just being able to be in their community, be integrated in the community. Yeah. So all of those things are mapped out, and it's a plan. And then when they come here, we follow that plan. We work with them on the goals that they've created.
What are some either needs that Kalima has in addition to another vehicle, or like news or new programs or announcements that you want to make?
Well, new programs. We have a secure shredding program now. So anyone out there that has secure shredding needs, can do that. So if you'd like to support us in that way by bringing that work to us, that would be great. We are always in need of staff. That's a big barrier that we're having right now, because I just did an ISP meeting earlier in the day, and our caseworker at the DD division was just saying how it's just been years that we're all understaffed. Even over there, they're understaffed. It's very difficult to get staff, and we have lots of participants and people that need services like this and want to get in a program. And, we can't always take them. We have to turn away people because of staffing. So if there's anyone out there that wants to work, and it really is about having the heart to work with people with disabilities and finding patients. It's you don't have to have previous experience. You don't have to have a 4-year degree. So yeah, we would love that as well. We are building a garden. We got a grant to build a beautiful garden out back, and that's something that we're working on. Right. So, that would be hopefully over the next 6 months, we'll get that up and going. And some other exciting news. Well, we have Special Olympics that they go to in the afternoons that we give them to. And that's very exciting for them to get to be in the sports. And then they get to go to Oahu for those tournaments. So it's wonderful to work with people with disabilities. And
It sounds like the program is amazing. It sounds like a really fun summer camp.
well, yeah, it is, we make it fun, and they make it fun, because it's, getting to do the things that they're interested in.
Yeah.
And yeah, it's a wonderful program, and it's been around since 1955. Been through lots of different changes. At one time, this was a nursery up here. I don't know if you ever heard about that, Matt, but we were it was a plant nursery.
Oh,
Yeah, and before that, it was a workshop where they made different crafts. It actually the company started with a few people in the community that really were concerned about some patients that they saw who had came out of the TB clinic, on a Kulasan, when they had tuberculosis. So that's sort of where we started back in 1954. It was a health worker who was curious and wanted to help someone that she saw. And they started getting together. They did a pilot program to make different things, and that's how it started. And it's just developed into the waiver program now. But for many years, where I'm at right now, up at the top of Cameron Center in our building, this was a nursery where they started tropical plants. And that was also for people with disabilities. So it was growing plants, growing people. I think that was we grow plants and people. That was the logo for that. And it was a commercial operation, and it was a horticultural therapy program.